Alright, welcome back guys. So today in this video I'm going to tell you the quick budget loadout that you can take in Farm Lockdown. Now with the budget loadout, obviously I'm not going to recommend you the armor slash accessories for the tier 4 where armor alone costs around like 30k. Now let's get started. The best helmet armor that you can take in this loadout is the 𝗦𝗦𝗏 helmet. Now why am I recommending you this helmet is because it only costs around like 5k, plus it's made from hardened steel. Now that is the strongest material in the game that you can take. Plus it has its own incorporated headset which gives you a decent sound pickup and noise reduction. Also it gives you a decent durability with that's 30/30, so we're done with the helmet. Now let's move on towards the armor. The best body armor that you can take in Farm Lockdown and in this quick budget loadout is the SWAT armor. Now the SWAT armor is made up of a strong aramid material and gives you a decent durability 45 on 45. Plus it doesn't pose any hindrance on the movement speed or the ergonomics, so your person won't be dealing with any restriction on that, right? So we're done with the body armor, the helmet. Now let's move on towards the chest rigs and the backpack. The best chest rig that you can take is the FA portable chest rig. Now the reason why I'm recommending you this chest rig is because it has a 4 squared compartment, as you can see over here. The 4 squared compartment, the best thing about that is whenever you find a red item in the game, you can keep that red item in this compartment and take in the fast extraction towards the tunnel in the Farm Lockdown map. Okay, so that's the best part with that, and it only costs around like 5k for the chest rig. So we're done with this. The best backpack let's talk about that. The best backpack that you can take is the sports backpack. Now the sports backpack, the best thing is that it only costs around like 5k. It isn't any expensive than that, and you can easily keep a gun inside that. As you can see over here, I've placed the AR-57 easily inside the backpack. Okay, so that's the best part of that. Whenever you kill a person in the game, you can easily keep the gun in the backpack. Okay, so that's the thing with that. So we're done with the armor, the head armor, the body armor, the chest rig, and the backpack. Let's move on towards the gun. Now for the gun, what I would recommend you is that at least you take an automatic gun in the game, and the best automatic gun that you can take is MP5. That is a submachine gun in the game. Now MP5 you can easily and cheaply get from a contact named 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗀. Let's just see how much is he selling the MP5 for. As you can see over here, the MP5 he is selling around for like 4,000 only, and if you go in the market, you're gonna get the MP5 ranging from like 10 to 30k. So this guy is selling you that for only 4k, so you can easily get that from 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗀. Now so we're done with the gun. Let's talk about the magazine. 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗀 isn't just only selling the gun over here, he's also selling the magazine as well. Now what I would recommend you that at least you take a 50 round magazine in the game, and the 50 round magazine this guy is selling for only 8k. Now this is the market. This guy was selling that for around like 5k. Now he's selling that for 8k. Okay, and then when you're done with the 50 round magazine, you can take the 30 round magazine. Okay, that is right over here. The 30 round magazine is only for 700 that he is selling for. Okay, so what I would advise is that you take one 50 round magazine and two 30 round magazines in the game. So two 30 round magazine cost around like 1500 coins. Alright, let's talk about the ammo over here. The best bullet that you can take and gear up inside the MP5 is the Dum Dum. Now the Dum Dum 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗀 is selling for much lesser price. In the market, you're gonna see that for around 110, and this guy is selling that for 95 coins only. So yeah, this is the best bullet that you can take, and you would see a lot of players using the Dum Dum with the MP5 in all the maps, you know. That's the thing with that. Okay, now we're done with pretty much everything. Now let's just see our final loadout. Let's go. Now, as you can see, this is the final loadout over here. This is how our loadout looks. This is how I've organized each and everything. You can see it's all dependent on you. If you want to take grenades, molotovs, you can take that as well. This is how I've stacked up the painkillers, the med kits, the opium. You know, that's the best in the game, okay? Because the maximum wounds I've got even in top fives are like 3, you know, with the grenade damage and everything. So yeah, opium is like best to take for the wounds. And you can also take all of these med supplies from 𝗦𝗦𝗥𝗌. 𝗦𝗦𝗥 is going to sell that for very cheap. And you can take water and biscuits for, you know, whenever you get hungry in the game. And this slot over here, which you can see on the right, you can keep the gun over here whenever you loot a person. And the slot over here in the chest rig is, you see, is whenever we change a magazine, that magazine is going to drop in that slot. Okay, so that's the whole thing with that. And you can also see that I've modified a little bit the MP5. Okay, I've added or try a reflex scope that costs much less than the SRDS, but gives the same performance like that, depending on you, you know, all dependent on you. So yeah, that's the whole thing with that. If you did find the video helpful, then do share and subscribe to the channel and this video. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Do drop the suggestions in the comments. I'm gonna follow up on that. Best of luck for your raids ahead, guys.